What was your first experience with the M-Vac when you first heard about it, and what was your first impression of it?
I first heard about the M-Vac at a conference for the American Investigative Society of Cold Cases. I think it was in 2015, and you were there presenting and talking about the M-Vac, and that's when I first met you. And I was amazed at the things that you told us it could do. As a matter of fact, so amazed that in a break, I called my office and talked to a friend of mine, another detective who had a case I thought the M-Vac would work great on. I said, you got to look into this because this is going to solve your case. It was a cold case of a woman that was murdered in her home. But that's the first thing I thought of. Matter of fact, this case involved duct tape. And I think I walked up to you and said, how does this work on duct tape? And you said, oh, it's great. It's great. So that's when I called him. Said, you got to get this thing, you got to get this M-Vac. So that was my first experience. And then over the years, we've gotten to know each other, and I've stayed really on top of the M-Vac. And, I like to say that, that the last couple of years, there have been more advances in forensic science than in the previous 20. And M-Vac is one arm of the trifecta, is what I say. One is the M-Vac for DNA collection, because it collects, according to the FBI, 1,250% more DNA than swabbing or cutting. 1,250%. Not 20%, not 30%, 1,250%. That's a phenomenal number. Then you go with the other thing is, the sensitivity of DNA testing now, where you need less DNA to get good results. And then the genealogy, where you can collect DNA both for STR using the M-Vac and for raw DNA for later genealogical testing. So, I mean, it's one of the things that you start hearing on the news every day about a 50-year-old cold case being solved. It used to be that never happened. You never heard that. Now it's like every other week, because of the advances. And one of the advances, like I said, one of the trifecta is the M-Vac wet vacuuming DNA collection system.